Cuban doll.
Mhm.
Like, what is that relationship like with her? Like, how do y'all link up, and what role do you play with Cuban doll?
So let me just say this right here on camera right now. Between Asian doll and Cuban doll, I have the utmost love for both of them.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I never get in between their differences or indifferences or none of that. That's chick thing. That's a chick thing. I let chicks be chicks.
Gotcha.
I've been knowing both of them since they were 14 and 15 years old.
Gotcha.
I watched them grow. I was there. We all sitting underneath the same roof when they first got their first tweet from Chief Keef, when they changed their name. So I have the utmost love for both of them. When it came down to it, when it came to the rap, she called me. That's just bottom line. I was living in Houston at the time, going to school. She called me, so I need a DJ. I never DJ'd before. I didn't even know none of that. I called my DJ, Go DJ A1, which is the greatest DJ in the west of the Mississippi. I called him and said, hey man, Cuban need a DJ. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And he said, no, you do it. I said, I do it? What? He said, I have to show you how to do it. You do it. And I did it. She opened up for Chief Keef.
Gotcha.
So, my first time ever doing anything like, bro, I had a jacket on and my jacket moved the fader over and I was like, damn, I don't hear no sound. And I'm looking at the people and then the other DJ come move the fader over and say, oh, I'm like, oh, shit. so I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? But it just, ever since then, we had it so lit that she was like, I'm on this road. Mind you, she got money straight at 18. She a hustler. Like, she always been a hustler since she was a teenager, from doing hair and whatever it takes, she was doing it. So when it came out to it, she on that road out there living in Cali by herself. Man, she needs somebody that give her the utmost respect and love back.
Gotcha.
And I think that's where it became where she was like, man, I want my DJ. You know what I'm saying? I want Jay Haze. I want Woo. So I had to take it serious, because if you fighting for me with Capitol Records, this is what she was signing with Capitol. You fighting with me with Capitol Records over me, I can't disappoint.
Gotcha.
I went on tour. We was on tour with SOBRBE, and we killed it. Like, it was, ever since then, I was like, yeah, man, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna make sure whatever it takes for you to get to the next level, because you opened this door for me, I'm gonna make sure it happen. You know what I'm saying?
With that whole Columbia ordeal and her beef with Rocky Bad and all of that, like, were you around for that and like her just losing all that? You know what I'm saying? It seemed like things, a domino effect. Her walking off the set of No Jumper and things of that nature, man. Like, what was her mindset like going through that phase?
I'm not sure. See, I don't even know nothing about it like that. Like I said,
Gotcha.
I'm a grown ass man. I let chick beef be chick beef.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure. Because, I mean, that Rocky Bad joint was crazy. Like, the alleged story was Rocky Bad, Cuban had some beef. Rocky Bad get allegedly booked out in L.A. It was a setup. Rocky Bad ended up in a dog cage. They done gut her stomach open, cut her up in a dog cage or whatever. That report comes out. She go haywire. Long story short, Columbia ended up dropping her. She do a interview with Adam 22 on No Jumper. You could tell she wasn't finishing it in the middle of it. She just dipped in the middle of the interview. And it's almost like her name is known. Like, you see her pop up like she was with Tekashi 6ix9ine when he was beefing with Chief Keef and them. Because I know, like, she was dating one of the dudes out of that Chicago camp, right, for a minute.
I don't know.
Okay. I'll leave it at that, man. For sure. But it seemed like she's been trying to find her way, doing her thing independently to get to that success. Do you feel like she's okay independent, or do you think it's a route back to a label with more leverage is going on?
Based off of, from my knowledge, labels are definitely are at her doorstep already hitting her up. It's just based off of what she want to do.
Gotcha.
Like, at the end of the day, it's all about what she want to do. Now, the independent route for a lot of artists is cool, but only so much can be done independent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
need that bank. It's better to spend somebody else's money.
Right. Because once they believe in you, okay, you can make so much money as an independent artist.
Right.
And then that's just independency. But now, man, you need to get on the radio. You need this, you need that, which will elevate you so much more to where, are you gonna turn down $20 million if they offer it to you? If they offer you $20 million, they know they can make $60 million off you.
Facts.
But are you gonna turn it down? No, you're not gonna turn it down. You're gonna get that monster. It's the reason why Drake is not independent.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? One of the
And
one
he's
of
one of the ones that could go independent if he wanted
couldn't
to.
fuck the whole game up being
Yeah.
independent. But it's the reason why he not. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So that label monster is still a monster. You know what I'm saying? It's just based off how you read your paperwork, how you set up your deal. What leverage do you have?